Disney opposes Don't Say Gay and CEO to meet with DeSantis. After weeks of taking a non-stance on Florida's Don't Say Gay bill, Disney CEO Bob Chapek has finally addressed growing pressure for the happiest place on earth to speak out against the bill. On a call with shareholders on Wednesday, Chapek said he would be meeting with Governor DeSantis to discuss concerns about the bill, and that Disney would also be donating $5 million to charities such as the HRC, who are fighting to protect LGBTQ+ youth. DeSantis' office said the meeting has not been scheduled and released a statement saying, quote, "The governor's position has not changed. Disney is known as a family-friendly company that creates wholesome entertainment for kids. The same Florida parents who take their families to Disney also support parental rights in education because they do not want their young children exposed to inappropriate content about sex and gender theory in school," end quote. So, how do we feel about this sort of, let's call it what it is, rainbow capitalism?
Yeah,
of course.
There's a lot to
Disney has long benefited from our community during Pride Month, saying that they are in support of us, and it's finally time that they actually are in support of us, not just making profit.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's also really important to remember how many times that Disney has sort of pushed down, they're like, oh yes, this is a gay character, but then shoved it off to the side. And it's just if you're going to have a gay character, if you're going to have a movie with gay characters within it, it's important to actually recognize it and back it up when you're filming something. Instead of just saying something, you have to actually do it.
Disney recently has finally actually tried to do stuff with the LGBTQ+ community, like organizing actual Pride Days at Disney, where people are urged to wear red, and basically we can identify each other at Disney. It started more of a gay people are going to do this, but then Disney actually finally instituted it. So I feel like they've been trying to finally bridge the gap between their massive organization and the people that actually enjoy it.
And I think also it's a big step to other corporations for following Disney's kind of footsteps. Disney's an incredibly big corporation, so it's essential that these people create precedents for future corporations that we also see profit off our community in order to really push for more diversity, but as well as more inclusivity.
I think that, and to the point of, those gay days, I think what we really see what's unfortunate about that is a lot of that is just to kind of sell rainbow merch. A lot of it is to sell Mickey Mouse pins that have rainbows on them. It's to sell Mickey Mouse, ears for $30 on Amazon, and funnel more money out of our community because the LGBT community has a hefty buying power. This was the bare minimum. They should have been doing it in the first place. We shouldn't have had, because we had the original comment from Chapek who said that, they think that it would be more effective to combat this with the inspiring content that they produce. But then you have people that actually made that inspiring content, like the Owl House, which is one of the most prominent examples of a same-sex relationship being a major plot line on a children's cartoon, come out and actually, say, hey, I don't agree with what Disney's doing. I don't agree with the fact that they've been donating to every sponsor and co-sponsor of this bill, including Dennis Baxley for the past 5 years, even after he's said some really nasty stuff about our community.
Disney's playing both sides of the hand, even though that they are clearly supporting homophobic agendas.
Devil's advocate to bring in money.
Yeah, absolutely.
LGBTQ+ news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out television network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ